Thuram. Nesta. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to...
Tries from distance. Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
No, it's a fair attempt. I think he felt he could line one up there. The odds were never really in his favour.
And we have our very first corner. Zico plays it short. That's tidy. And it's Yaya Toure. He's had a shot! And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick.
Substitution on the field. Number 23, Raúl. Coming on the field is number 2, Zirkzee.
Rijkaard. Zico. He's got away. Luis Suarez. Elects to cross. Pavard is there and he can get that clear. Nedved. He's going for goal. Rijkaard. It's Luis Suarez! It's hit the upright. Brzezinski. That has been slung wide. Oh, that's back. Mbappe! Oh, terrific save.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
Can he get it through? Oh, that pass isn't the best. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Zico. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Face to face with the keeper. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, Messi. Number 33, Emery. Coming on the field, number 13,
Rijkaard.
Doing. Number 5,
Nedved.
Fernandez.
Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Pavard. Can he get on the end of this? It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Looking for options for movement. And there's the shot! Oh, denied at the last.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Morocco have their second corner now. They've played it short. Zico. Decent chance! No, it's wide.
Zico clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
And that has put paid to that. And it's Doué.
Doué really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Nedved. Zico. Nice looking ball. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. He's having a hit!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, it's Dembele. And this is Zico. It's Zico! And that's past the post.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Nedved threads one in. And this is Dembele. Dembele! Brought out the best in the keeper.
Beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Tries to pass it through. It's Dembele! Superb from Dembele! A finish right from the top draw. And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline
The
crazy.
goal scorer for Morocco.
Absolutely no element of
Number
fluke either.
19,
Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Morocco have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution.
taking place.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
That's the end. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome. Your reflections then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.
Please make sure to watch the screen for an information bulletin from the Regional Police Department.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Morocco.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon.
And now, lining up for
Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Trent Alexander-Arnold has redefined the fullback role. I mean, his contributions attacking-wise can match up with some of the leading playmakers around. And I don't think I've ever seen anyone so productive in that role. Some of his cross-field passing is quite ridiculous.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. So that's got things underway. Fernandez. And it's Fernandez. Luis Suarez. Now that's well seen too. Rodri. And it's Ronaldinho. That is good alertness. Nedved. Zico. Zico will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Luis Suarez! Cleared away. Messi. Great vision.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Yaya Toure. And that was nowhere near his best. Chance here to counter. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking.
He's had a shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Tevez actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Morocco with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Zico goes short. Good read, needed to be. And now a sudden chance to counter. That's an untidy challenge, free kick given. Oh, it's hit the post! Tevez! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
It's their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. No way through, so back it comes. And this is Luis Suarez! It's loose, and and the keeper couldn't hold it. Goal! Morocco! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
Morocco have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
So far, so good, Peter, but they need to start thinking of the next one now. Take this momentum and force the issue even more.
Cannavaro, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Fernandez. Iniesta. And that pass just didn't quite work.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Played out wide, the ball goes in. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Alexander-Arnold. Iniesta does well to get it back.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And he's heaved it away. That's a throw.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Ronaldinho. And Fernandes. And here's Lewandowski. Rijkaard gets a foot in here. Lewandowski was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And for a moment you felt that was going... It's Zico! Fernandes. Van Dijk. Alexander-Arnold.
Morocco can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, good take in a good area. Tries a shot! And it's come back out to him. And again!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Magnificent! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And there's the goal they've been looking for. It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
Morocco are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent, it's almost personal, and it had to be. Bayer Leverkusen finding their passes, and it's Tevez. Shot could be on, can he finish? Yes! And they're at it again in double quick time. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Morocco find a position of real strength now.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Zico, pass somewhat off target, spread out to the left. Fernandes, Rodri, and it's Fernandes. Now it's Camavinga, looking to play him in, and he's picked it up out wide. There's the delivery. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
A quick announcement for the benefit of anybody
Morocco
who has found
absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
Morocco have established themselves in a position of absolute supremacy. An action-packed 45 minutes, and they have raced into a 3-goal lead. Here we go again then. And it's Tevez. Zico. Out to the left it goes. Fernandes. Can he get on the end of this? Alexander-Arnold. Camavinga. Here's Rodri. And it's Ronaldinho. Messi. And it's Camavinga. Nicely shaped ball. Well, that pass isn't the best. And that is as far as they're going to go. Rodri, shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Big chance! And he hits the net! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
It's become a case of men against boys. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Well, to be fair to that defence, it's nigh on impossible to cater for such astute movement, but at least, eventually, they've made the right call. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Rodri, Camavinga, Marquinhos, Alexander-Arnold. Nice looking ball. Can he latch on to this? It's a good run that, great timing. In with the challenge. Thuram. Nedved. Ball played for Zico. Tevez. Tries from distance. Keeper always had the measure of that.
Well, he's hit it well enough for me. I suppose it could be a deliberate attempt to just draw that defence out.
Morocco have their third corner. And this is great chance! And he can clear it away. And now they can spring out of defence. Morocco do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Cannavaro. And it's Thuram. For Nesta. Cannavaro. Nesta. And it's Tevez. Alexander-Arnold. Here's Rodri. Marquinhos. He has found the way through. Rijkaard is in a really good position out wide. He's in plenty of space here. And that is expert. And the finish!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That's good running with the ball. Zico. Aims beyond the defence. Cannavaro. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Oh no, that was never going to make it. And here's Mbappe. Distributed tidily. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Yeah, it's about time I think we saw some activity from the bench, but it's debatable as to what level of impact can be made from here. It's pretty late.
Number 4, substitution in progress. Substitutions taking place.
And it's Dembele. Yaya Toure. Oh, easy pickings there. Ricci. It's run loose here. Nothing wrong with that tackle, ball won cleanly. Thuram. Guti. Looking for options for movement. Pass is just off target. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
So there's going to be another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Number 24.
And the number on the board is 3.
3 minutes added time.
Yaya Toure. Messi. And it's Alexander-Arnold. And the referee brings it to a close. Morocco can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside ruthlessly. Your final thoughts, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they...
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And that gets things running. Toure reaching 3 figures in terms of his appearances for the club.
Yeah, something that I mentioned to him in person before the match, Peter, although it took some time to register. Pretty much the same with me on my 100th game. I was more focused on winning than anything else.
And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. Nedved goes for a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
He's felt that, hasn't he? Can he get on the end of this? Oh, well measured. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
He's picked his way through, and the shot! Kolomwani gets flagged offside. Yaya Toure. Rijkaard. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Thuram. Threads one in. That's a good ball out wide. Zico. Neither of these two want to come off second best. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Nico Williams in acres of space out wide. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And here's Nico Williams. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Konate gets over and intercepts. Nedved, always onto this. He's having a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
It's their second corner of the game. Zico plays it short. This looks promising. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Nico Williams. So it is still 0-0. Oh, that's a key interception. Now it's Kolomwani. Shifted it to the flank. Johnson. And Konate. Nico Williams. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Gavi. And here's Nico Williams. Kolomwani. Now there's a fine ball. Zielinski shoots! They've scored! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Madrid have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Played into space. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Nico Williams. Lovely bit of skill.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Nicely spread. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Pass somewhat off target. Spread it left. Cannavaro did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Konate.
Morocco certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
And that could set him on his way. Tevez! That's really well cleared. Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
So, third corner of the game. Zico goes short. Backward it goes. Takes a shot! It's anyone's ball now.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now it's Colomouani. Iniesta. Looking for a runner. Deftly away. Johnson. Gavi, who's set up one goal so far. Nico Williams chasing after it. The referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Here we go again.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
Zico. Foot in. Zielinski. Nico Williams is in a really good position out wide. Yaya Toure. And they're quick to get it back. And here's Colomouani. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Wan-Bissaka. Here's Tchouaméni. Played out towards the right wing. Can he latch on to this? Big chance! Oh, it's gone in!
No, I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Madrid are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least.
He's going for goal! And again the keeper stands strong.
Another cracking save from the keeper, Peter. He's playing a blinder.
So their fourth corner of the game. Zico with the short one. That's good play. Zico. And it's Iniesta. Knocks it into space. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Nico Williams. Yaya Toure proves too strong, too smart. Wan-Bissaka kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Gavi. Nicely shaped ball.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this. Oh, good ball!
And Del Piero! Denied by an instinctive save.
Del Piero is offering a wry smile there.
They're up to 5 corners now.
Cambio de jugadores.
They've played it short. Nedved showing good feet. He's under a lot of pressure there. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Chouameni, Konate, Gavi, Ruben Dias. That's gone for a throw-in. So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass, and a tricky one at that.
Ronaldinho. In with the challenge. Nedved really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Cannavaro has given away a free kick. Konate. Nice looking ball. Can he get onto this? I think that's a corner. Yes, it is.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
The changes then in quick succession.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
And it's Zaire Emery. And here's Colomwani. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. It's a lovely, neat pass. Nicely aimed pass. And here's Colomwani. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Oh, great keeping, snaffled out the danger.
He stood his ground brilliantly until he actually needed to act, and everything he did there was spot on.
Zaire Emery unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Gives it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Dembele! Oh, should have put that away.
That's more like it. They have to force the issue, and that's the way to do it.
Madrid making another change here. Zielinski being applauded off here, having made a sizable contribution.
Look, you can only give your all, and he's delivered in that regard, and I think the manager has probably just spotted now a little tiredness creeping in, and, you know, if that's the case, then, you know, he's doing the right thing.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Ronaldinho. Now is this the fight? He's gone for goal. And that has been knocked clear. Gently done. Dembele. Nedved is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And that's going to be a booking. Konate. And here's Nico Williams. He's found the way through. Chance, surely! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Kolo Muani really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Nico Williams goes short. In by... Oh, what has happened here? Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. And there's green grass ahead of him. Messi. Zaire Emery. Madrid finding their passes. Thinks about the shot. Now, what about a counter-attack? And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Morocco were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found...